Hello, Pinup Miami here, and today I'm going to show you how to do a retro, light, fun spring look because yesterday marked the first day of spring. So let's get and you guys like the St. Patty's Day look, so I thought let's keep it makeupy with a spring look. Before I get started, I just want to give a shout out to my podcast. I have the Pin Podcast every Wednesday. Comes out on any podcasting platform. You can find it on Spotify, Apple Podcast, wherever you find your podcast, or on my YouTube channel. And if you're watching this live on my YouTube channel, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. And if you're on Facebook, share it and join in on the fun. Let's spend a nice Sunday afternoon calmly at home and watching me and hopefully learning some new tricks. So for today, the main palette. Oh, another thing before I get started, I just wanted to show off a new toy that I got. Guys, just look at this. Isn't this the most amazing little thing? Let me show you. Whenever you want to fight somebody off. Bloop, 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 bloop. Yeah. Okay, I thought this was the coolest thing ever. And her hands go really far. Hey. All right. So I started barefaced today, as you can see, nice and clean. The number one tip I could give for makeup is to always wash your face. It's the base, like anything. The base of anything is the strongest point. So, all right. So we're gonna start off. I moisturize my face. I wash my face. We're gonna put the Elf Poreless Primer. Woo, woo, woo. All over. So I'm just gonna grab just a bit and put it all over. All right. So, next, we're gonna get a eye primer. You could use your concealer as a primer, but I'm gonna be using this one by Concrete Minerals. It's called the Electric Primer. So just a little bit. Put it on your eyes. What primer does is, try to give the effect of a smooth surface, so everything you apply on top goes on smooth. Alrighty. Then we're gonna do eyebrows. Today I'm gonna do it a little softer than normal. Plus, I have very thick eyebrows, so we're gonna keep it al natural. The palette I'm gonna be using for this whole look is gonna be the Morphe 35M. Oh, gardening. It's been raining here. And I haven't done gardening, but Emily, what did you plan to do you eat what you plant? I know some people garden and they garden for their kitchen. So let me know. Curious. But yes, yesterday was the first day of spring. I mean, first weekend of spring. So for my eyebrows, I'll just be using a soft brown, very light brown. I'm using something like this one over here. Just to shape them and fill in any of those little gaps. And do little strokes to create like hair, the creation of hair. So just filling in very lightly, not doing anything bold. And I do the bottom and the top and then in between. Again, filling up any gaps. Simple, soft. Then I like to use my concealer. I use the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. Come on. Now I know why they do this. So I just like to put a few little dots just so I could go around my eyebrows to define if any of the eyeshadow went anywhere outside of my brows. Just a little definition all over. You could use a brush. I like to use my fingers. Fingers use less product because it's not absorbing into anything. So let's see here. Ooh, vegetable seeds. You could totally taste the difference between like plant eating your own food or going to the grocery store or where, because when you go to the marketplace, like what is it called, the farmers market, like that food tastes so much better. So imagine in your own yard. Emily. Ooh, Jackie, welcome. Nice to catch you on the live. I hope you're feeling better. Oh, thank you. Yes, decided to wear pink. All right. Thank you. Let me see. Let me keep going here. All right. So for today, let's start off with an angled brush. Something like, oh, I dropped it. Something like this. And all over the lid, we're gonna do, let's do this pink right here. No, no, I can't point right there, that one. So we're gonna do it on the lid. So I just like to tap it. And again, I do my eyeshadow before my foundation in case of any fallout on your face. It's easier to just to clean and then put your foundation back on. So we're just gonna put it all over the lid. Who else does? This is gonna put me on the spot. But who else does their makeup and then they notice like, oh, never had those before. Yeah, putting myself out there. So we're gonna put this all over. Thank you, Jackie. So make sure to get this all over and make sure that it's even. I like to do both eyes at the same time so I know that it's balanced. I'm impressed when I see other girls do like one whole eye first and then they do the other eye. I'm like, no, I don't want to play that game today. All right. Then we're going to get the lighter pink right up here. So we're basically going to use different shades of pink to create like a nice little ombre eye, nice and soft. So I'm just going to do this on the crease. Then I'm going to use, let's go light right up here. And we're going to put that on top, right underneath the eyebrows. See, so you have a little like ombre effect on the eyes. I'm gonna get my blending, get a brush like this. And we're gonna get like a darker mauve color. So as you can see, I keep the lighter eye colors towards the inner and the upper eye and then let it go darker. It creates a more like sexy eye, sultry eye, and really opens up your eye. If you have too much dark eyeshadow on the eye or in the inner corner, it really makes your eye smaller, not as brightening, and you know. So get that, and on the inner corner, we're gonna do like a little V. So an imaginary little V there, and then blend it into your eye. Cute. same thing, a little V. All right, close that. Now the only color I do not have in this palette that I am going to be using is the NYX in white. Is it called white? It's called whipped cream. And I want white to pop in my inner corners. So we're just going to get a few and just right here in the inner corners. Make it bleed. You see what a difference that makes? And I like to bring it towards the top. Yeah. What do you guys think? And I kept this one last because I wanted to blend over the pink so it has that gradient effect. You know what? I'm going to put some right there. Just a bit. Just a tad. Maybe there I put too much. But yeah, I'm just going to flake some of that off. But yeah, nice little soft pink look. Then I like to get, where's my, just get like a wet nap or a paper towel or a Q-tip, wrap it around your finger, and then I like to pick up any of this extra excess, and it already creates like a nice line. So when you do your eyeliner, you have a nice little line to go on top. Yeah. And do the same thing here, wrap it around your finger. And then, don't pull it too hard, just soft, and you see, nice little clean, nice little clean line. And here we go. And we're gonna put some eyeshadow on the bottom just to complete the look at the end. Lately, I've been loving that. Now we're gonna put our foundation. I use I love the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. It's the best one I like from the convenience store, from the drugstore. But I'm gonna be using NARS because I don't have that one. I love this one. This is the NARS Super Matte, Soft Matte Complete Foundation. And you don't need a lot, so I'm gonna put a little bit on my finger. Last week I used a sponge. This week I'm just gonna be using my fingers, and I'm just gonna put a light coat. So just blend it all over. Yeah, get those little crevices. Make sure to get your neckline. I always go over my lips, and I always recommend, twice a week to do like sugar scrub. There's so many maybe next week I'll show you guys how to make a sugar scrub for your lips, because if you wear a lot of lipstick or with these masks, they really dehydrate your lips. You should get like a, I'll show you a sugar scrub next week. If you like, let me know, for your lips. Always want to show something different and new. All right, so there we go. Foundation on. I'm just gonna put a little bit of concealer because I haven't been sleeping well. Now I like to just put a little at the end in the, I think I touched this with my foundation. No, okay. A little bit in the inner corners on the bottom. Because, a lot of people put it all over under their eye. You don't really want to highlight everything. You just want to highlight the ends to make everything look like it's like popped out, and then, an even highlighting. If that does not make sense, let me know. I'll put some on my nose too, right here. And then I just dip. Ooh, you got it. All right. So yeah, I like this technique better. I saw it, I think, on Instagram, and I really felt like that makes so much sense. Like, why am I gonna highlight everything under my eyes? Yeah. Not needed. Oh, oh, oh. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And we just did that with like our eyeshadow. All right. So then we are going to contour. I will be using the most embarrassing brush that I own. My doggy got to it. But this is from MAC. It's a 130. It's the only MAC brush I own, and it was part of a set somebody gave me, and I love it. With the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop Contour Concealer in Warm Caramel. Warm Caramel. All right, so for this, I don't want to go too crazy on the contour. I want to keep it nice, light. So, but for sure, we're gonna look like little lines everywhere. Again, the contour is to make everything that you want to bring back. So let's see here. Huh. Have you ever tried red hair? Yes, I have. I had red hair for about 3 years. No, let's see if I find one really quick. Show you guys. I believe I have one on my phone. Let's go back, 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 back. This is a while ago. My first pinup publication was with red hair. My logo originally had red hair. Yeah, red hair was my OG. It was my first hair color to try. I think I have one. If not, I will promise I will show it next week for show. Um, just gonna spend 10 more seconds on this. Okay, I guess not. Can't find it right now. It was so back. But I did have red hair and I loved it and I did it myself. It was like cherry red. It was really pretty. I liked it. But yeah, I had red hair for a while. So here we're just gonna do circular motions. You know what? I'm starting to think that this product, it's the first time I used, the second time I used it, and I thought I was using a little bit, but now I'm realizing I have to use way less. So, because I was using Bobbi Brown. Again, that one was a gift, but this is too much. Maybe because the consistency is way looser, so it spreads easier. But we're gonna fix this because it's too much. Yeah, I don't want to look. I mean, I know I live in South Florida, but I don't want to look like I'm in South Florida all the time or tanning. Even though when I tan, I turn red. My skin does not like it. So, what to tone it down, I put a little bit of foundation on my sponge and just go over it. See, this also helps like if you can't really blend. It helps with the blending. We went a little crazy there. Keep moving my hair, my hat. So yeah, way better. So here I'm trying to secretly scroll on my phone to see it was I want to show you guys. I really liked it. Yeah, red seems to be like the gateway drug to other hair colors. So awesome. I freckle more in the sun. Oh, freckles. I find it amazing that people are putting like temporary tattoos or that hair dye for your eyebrows. They use it to like dye. They use some kind of henna. Sorry, henna tattoos for the freckling in the sun. Okay, so now I'm gonna use the Besame because it's a nice apricot color. Look at how cute this packaging is. The trick is you gotta push it down and then it pops up. It's a little complicated, but it's a beautiful color. We're just gonna dab right here towards the back. Yeah, and then just well, hello, Patricia. Yeah, see, freckles are all the rage. All right, so nice, a nice little blush. You could wear more or less. I naturally blush, so I will blush naturally. So for the highlighter today, I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna do a little pink. This is from Anastasia. It's got all the makeup stuff on it, but I'll be using this Anastasia where I usually highlight. So I'm gonna softly put it right here, just onto my cheekbones, on my cupid's bow. Put some on my jawline. Just like to sprinkle some on. I'm all for the pinching of the apples for the blush effect. You know what? Yes, and it works. I just like to put a little bit towards the back because okay, uh, pinching the cheeks works, and but I like this part of my face to have like a little rosy effect towards the back. So when you see me from the front, I don't know. It's everyone has their own little kink, but yeah, pinching it will help up here. But I want it to be a little more reddish here to create this like little high cheekbone. Sorry, I'm trying to moderate the messages. There seems to be like a spammer, so I apologize about that. All right. Well, I got so caught up on that gentleman. Okay. All right. So then I'm gonna also put just on the nose a little highlight, just to give a little shine. See, that's so cute. Yes. All right. Then we're gonna go in with a big fluffy brush. And the e.l.f. HD powder. And I showed this technique last week. Somebody DM'd me and said that they love this idea. They tried it out. So you literally just put your brush, tap off any excess product. And now you're softly going to go in circular motions all over your face. But you gotta do it so soft that like the only like the tip of the bristles. This really helps remove any excess product and fill in the product so it stays longer, especially in the sun. And this really helps on your T-zone. So just and it feels really nice. It's like a nice little breeze all over your face. You could do it over your eyeshadow because you're doing it really light. Again, it's just to take off excess product and make everything look smoother. Yeah. So I feel like in my head it makes a well, and I've tried it. It makes it makes your makeup last longer. Oh my gosh, I feel like today there's a lot of comments that are, out of this world. I don't know if you guys could see it. I'm trying to block them as fast as I can. Yeah. All right. So now we're gonna do the eyeliner. Oh, what is this? This is the Elf HD powder. All right, now we're gonna do our eyeliner. I wanted to be creative today and do a white liner. Um, but I just didn't get up and get the white liner. So we are going to do, before we do the liner, we're gonna use a white eyebrow pencil just to open up the eyes more. So I'm gonna use a white one on the waterline. This really opens up your eyes. And as you see, I don't really tug on my eyes. You don't want to like, push down on your skin and create any unnecessary tension. Then we are going to get the little thin, eyeshadow brush. We're going to go back into our palette. And you're going to get the first pink that we used. And we are going to go from the outer corner to the middle. So the best way to do this so you don't get it everywhere is to hold your mirror a little higher. And then go in. Just to add a pop of color on the bottom. And the reason I'm holding the mirror is so that your eye on the bottom is as big as possible. And it's, less wrinkled or less shut. Ooh. Then we're going to go in with the light color that we had on the brow bones in the beginning. This one right here. Again, place on mirrors. And put it from the inner corner to the middle. And then to finish it off, we're going to get our white. And just dab the inner corner one more time for luck. Not for luck, to make it a little brighter and to go with the palette that we have created on the top of our eyes. So we're just going to go there. Just to make everything on the top match the same little gradient effect. Ooh. All right, so then we are going to get our eyeliner. I love using the NYX Matte Liquid Eyeliner. Get it at Target, Amazon. Amazon has been the cheapest for this. It's like $5.50 or something like that. So yes. Now for the eyeliner, my trick is to do it the opposite way. You're going to have the mirror below you, so that top eyelid is open. So you see, we look down because we want the bottom lid to be wider. So opposite to the top lid. So my technique for eyeliner is to make a triangle at the end and then connect them all. We will do that now. So, and it really helps that we cleaned our eyeshadow. So it has a line, so it makes it easier. So we are going to follow that. Then, wait, hold on. And then bring it in. And now bring it in a little under the thin line, because if you get it right on the thin line, you're just going to create a thick line. So go a little under that and then go in. And then go in your inner corner and make a line. And now you're going to connect everything. Always start small and then go bigger. There you go. What a difference eyeliner makes, right? All right, so now we're gonna do the other eye, the same thing. And you really see how doing that little cleaning under the eyeshadow really helped create like a line to focus your eyeliner, and it helps make sure that they're even. That's a good way. I got this little hair. I did a little French twist on the side. So a little line, then bring it a little lower than the top. And then to the inner corner and connect everything. There you go. I'm gonna keep it thinner for so you can see the pink. All right. Then we're gonna put lashes. You know, we need a va-va-voom this look up. So I'm gonna use the Milk Kush mascara. Milk Kush. I'm holding that backwards. And my favorite tip is to make sure you vibrate like this and go up. That way you coat all the lashes on. But before I do that, where is my? Let me go in with my little spoolie and clean off the any excess product we have on our lashes. Just shush it off, like just sweep it off. You know, because if you put your mascara with a bunch of eyeshadow on it, you're just gonna gunk it up, and it's gonna look. It's just gonna look clunky. Like, see right there. What is that? Oh, there we go. Now we have a nice clean eyelash. So I'm gonna go in and just put your eye mascara face. Then the bottom I just tap. And same thing over here. All right. So yeah, you can finish your look and not put lashes, but I'm gonna up it up and put some lash. The lashes, I've been using these Ardell lashes. I love when they crisscross because it creates volume without too much. Let's see, you look like you're ready for a spring wedding. Ooh, I just need a veil. I feel like a nice little white or pink veil with little rosettes on them. You know, I've always dreamt of a wedding. I think when as being a Hispanic, a lot of girls dream of their quinceañeras. It's just like they're coming of age at 15 or like a sweet 16. But I didn't have that, so I'm always like, oh, when I have my wedding, we'll see. All right, so you're gonna get your eyeshadow, eyelashes. I already cut them. Make sure you always cut them to make sure they fit you. If they're too small, it's fine. If they're too big, that's when people get like their lashes flaking off or coming off because your eye is constantly moving. It's like the part of your body that doesn't stop moving in all directions, you see. So if you have it a little too long, it'll get snug to the skin and it'll just start coming off. I mean, don't cut it too short, but shorter better than longer. So I use the duo like liquid lip. Don't get it confused with your eyeliner. It's only happened to me once. So then you put it on the edge of your lashes. All right. So wait till they get tacky a little bit. And I like to always go like this just to give it a nice little hug onto my eyes. And then with the same thing with the lashes, we're going to put them on going the mirror down is my best technique. So that way your eyes are closed, but not closed that you can't see what you're doing. And I love these tweezers from the dollar store because they're shaped for your lash. So we're just going to hug our lash right towards the base. And then just put them up. Bloop, bloop. Go in and make sure. I'm trying to look at the computer and the mirror. There you go. Perfect. Make sure they're on. Just hold them a couple seconds. And there you go. Ooh. Now we're gonna do the other side. Same thing. I like a little twisty twisty. Put them right as close as possible, but not on your lashes, because like you, when you take it off, you don't want the glue. You don't want your real lashes coming off. Oh, thank you, Jackie. So yes. Yeah. Make sure after they completely dry, you can go in back with your little spoolie just to brush them in. And always, I like to put my finger there and just brush them in to go in and blend in with your lashes, and it looks to get it's giving a more natural effect. Yes. Now for today's look, I didn't want to do a red. I wanted to keep it nice and light. I'll be using the Pink Fetish by CoverGirl. You know what? Usually these things say, oh, Maybelline. So it's like a nice peachy pink. So we're just gonna put it on. There we go. A nice, fun, very moisturizing finish. I didn't want a matte look. I wanted to finish it off. So a nice little spring vibe. So that is the look. What do you guys think? Oh, Sharon. Cassie, I miss you so much. I want to hang out with you for your birthday. Let's see. I had a makeup artist use a fan brush with mascara on it to push my lashes into the falsies. Oh, see? Okay. You could use that too. I don't have that. But yes, so I use my little spoolie. But yes, you can push it into it and make it nice and natural just so they like blend in. So in any angle, it'll like mix in. But yeah, this is the look. Get a little close up for you guys with my natural eyebrows. But yeah, that is my look, and it's a perfect springtime look. You got the pinks. It's still vintage. It's still retro. Not true vintage, but it's retro inspired. Perfect for your dress with your petticoats, a picnic out with your boo or with your girls, socially distanced, of course. So I hope that you guys have a beautiful day. Next week, I'm going to show you guys how I do a sugar scrub at home. So that way you could keep your lips moisturized, especially now since you're wearing masks. This also works if you wear a lot of lipsticks, which is my case. So stay tuned for next week. And oh, thank you. So I look forward to, I want to thank you all again for watching, having patience for some rude people on the comments and some spammers. Sorry about that in the beginning. And I will see you all next week. And I hope you guys are safe and have a wonderful day. Bye.